Hello, welcome to Mystic Moons for RO. To all who are joining on the cosmic energy waves, welcome. To my subscribers, a special thank you, and to my guests, I'm most welcome. Thankful that you're listening. This is an interesting type of reading we're going to do. This is something that hasn't been really suggested before. So many times we get lost in our everyday routine. Store, work, shop, clean, the usual, feed. But do we ever speculate about certain things? I mean, if we don't hear it in the paper, we don't hear it online, the radio, it's out the window. However, I was thinking of something, and I thought we'd do a share. I was up all night last night, turning into some kind of owl or some kind of, a night creature. However, I was thinking this, that now you know that the Earth is 4.5 billion years old. That's a long, that is outrageous, right? It's not like something that was just made. You don't know that. Now, if you think about it, human history, civilization, has only been recorded for what they permit us to know is 6,000 years in the past. However, 6,000, if you make a ratio, denominator and nominator, you put the 6,000 on top and you put the 4.5 billion at the bottom. That's a snippet. That's not even a sneeze of time in that amount of time the Earth has been around. And we all know from squirrelyhood, being toddlers, that we had dinosaurs that roamed the plains. Dinosaurs. All sorts of dinosaurs. We've all been there, and we've imagined, and we've been watched movies, and we know about the dinosaurs. However, think of it this way. Right now, we're top dog, so to speak. Some of us are anyway. But I mean, the humans are guarding the planet. In theory, in our faces, and the illusion that we are guarding it. Now, listen to this, what I was thinking of. Now, right now, you know that there are elephants, there are tigers, there are cheetahs, there are monkeys, there are bugs, there's spiders, there's everything, squirrels. Now, and there's us, right? You got a whole list of mammals, amphibians, fishes, and so forth. And there's us. Now, we consider ourselves to be the lords and lordesses of this whole scene, right? Now, okay, backtrack to the dinosaur period, okay? Backtrack to the dinosaur period. Now, I want you to relax. This is different way of thinking. Just try and go there. Like, get out of the box and just relax, take a deep breath, and put on your psychic caps and take this journey. Now, we all know about dinosaurs, the Tyrannosaurus Rex, and the rest of them. The one with the spikes, the pterodactyls. I mean, the sauruses, right? The family of sauruses. Stegosaurus, etc. Triceratops. Endless. The point is, now we are humans around all our lions and tigers and monkeys, spiders and snails, etc. Now, who was ruling the roost? Hello. Who was the one who, now, we know that all these creatures exist. Now, of course, we're not going to put ourselves in harm's way by putting ourselves in the vicinity of a lion, or we're not going to get tromped by elephant. But there's still, we have guardianship. We can shoot them. We can do this. We can do that. We can feed them. We can baby them. Now, who was running the show when? Who do you think was running the show when the dinosaurs were around? The saber-toothed tigers were around. Who do you think was running the show? What do you think? Do you think they were just lizards and huge bugs? No. Who are the true Earthlings? Can you just imagine that there's another race who runs the show here? And maybe they have it, and perhaps they have a different lifespan too. In other words, just like the scientists take dolphins and they alter their brains and they make them do some spy work. I mean, the same thing could be happening to those dinosaurs in the past. They could have utilized them, right? And this species, could it be the Anunnaki? Can it be some kind of some race of beings? It's not us. And even the fact of the matter is, there's some hint of it. Of even there are sites, I think is let's see, Tijuana, something like that. There's some site that is that they don't that is dated to go back 11,000 years ago, but that is kept guarded, and we are not allowed to even think about it. But do you really, really, really think that we went from like amphibians to like worms to walking on 2 feet and monkeys, and then we came to, well, okay, maybe maybe, but what if the Garden of Eden, now I don't want to offend anybody or anything like that, but let's just say this race of beings, they were able to deal with the dinosaurs, and they liked it. I mean, it's the same thing if you were on a reservoir or a safari or a game area, and you had your lion pride, you had your elephants, Do you understand what I'm saying? Right now, we have our different areas where we have different animals, right? Well, I'm saying with the earth as old as it is, 4.5 billion years old, that they were some sort of intelligent race that was minding the shop. Not only minding the shop, thriving. They had beautiful plants, they had beautiful animals, and it wasn't an animal kingdom as it's portrayed to us by whoever's writing the history books or interpreting the past, but perhaps it was quite civilized in itself, with the dinosaurs, with the huge mammals, the huge bugs. They were able to handle all that. And the Garden of Eden it sounds almost as though, again, I'm not trying to insult anyone. I'm just speculating. Was the Garden of Eden an experiment by these beings, like a lab? There was like the food, everything was there, and the way the woman was created from Adam's rib, Adam and Eve. And there was also a woman before that, Lilith, who seems to have been discarded at some point. However, can't you just see that when you have an experimental animal, scientists usually, they go through the maze, they set up the environment, and then when they finish with them, they finish with them. But let's just say that the experiment got out of hand, which when they expelled from the garden, expelled from the laboratory. Could be, it's possible. Now I'm saying, we all know that there are billions of planets, millions of galaxies. We got that, right? This is not the thought patterns for someone who thinks that they are the only ones, the only intelligent. I have to cough on that one. Now, who are the real Earthlings? We could just be a byproduct, an experiment. Like even now, we have experiment with making life in laboratories. We've been making life in laboratories, synthetic life, as well as taking eggs and sperm from different things and dividing cells. It's reproductive in a petri dish, right? Now, sometimes these creatures that are made are not quite human, or not quite animal, or not quite anything, but they're just throbbing lungs, brains, etc. In fact, they do have some sort of brains. I forget what they call them right now, but you can look it up. They've already developed thinking brains, and they put them into electronics. Well, you get the point, don't you? We could be an experiment that got out of control, and things happen. But let's just get back to the hypothesis that The dragons, the dinosaurs, they all had some kind of, they weren't just running amok. This wasn't a planet of giant lizards, of giant birds. There were some other intelligences in 4.5 billion years old. Now let's just take a read on this, all right? Let's just see. Were there, are there, and is he still there? Type it is. Maybe they just went underground. Maybe they just said, I'm going to sleep on this one. And they don't have short lifespans like we do, whoever was running the show, because time is a construct according to your cellular activity, right? So let's see now. And we're just going to start picking, because I think that when you are dealing with something of so old and you're only talking about a mere 6,000 years of so-called recorded history, and then before then there was nothing but like gurgling, grunting things. However, with the petroglyphs and some of the prehistoric art was extremely sophisticated. And also all the out of place technology, it doesn't add up. If you think it adds up, then please comment, but it doesn't add up. There's something that our origin, the mysteries are too much. And we're taking into consideration Atlantis, we're taking into all the past continents that have sunk, submerged, and were destroyed. But we're talking about billions, 4.5 billion years old. Who else? In fact, some of these drones and so-called, I would say out of all the drones and the orbs that we've seen in the sky, not all of them are the US. Not all of them are like some China or UK or someplace. No, I mean, we've been seeing these things have been going on forever. I mean, every century there's like things happening. There's orbs in the sky. So I mean, and there are drones. I mean, this has been going on not just the last couple of weeks. It's been going on for centuries, more than time you can even say. Are they just watching us, or are we cohabitating together, and we are just the amusement, or something? Now, are these, even the Anunnaki are a reptilian race, of which the Dracos, are supposedly the bosses, the strongest, the cruelest, the more cut and dry. Now, but the main thing we want to know who are the true aliens? Let's just start digging. Now, the first thing we get is the King of Swords. The King of Swords. Well, okay. So this is something that needs to be speculated. It needs a voice. It's a subject. It's a subject that should be addressed, but in a way, a statement, not a hypothesis. Well, here we have the Eight of Wands. That's a whole steamy issue. It is a steamy issue to take away 6,000 years and put it against the age of the earth. This is a big deal. We have a lot of energy. We have a lot of questions. We have a lot of people asking questions. And since we have swords and wands, it's a heated topic. And it's a topic that we have the Ten of Swords, under which a topic that's not highly or wanting to be dealt with. It's something we don't talk about because our short lifespans, maybe because control. There's something else out there. You can feel it. You can feel it you can feel it. Things don't make any sense. And of course, history is written in the words of the victor. But whose history are we talking about? And here we have the Ace of Wands, a revelation. So even though So we have the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands. So they're ready to throw a new idea at us. And this idea is going to make us, going to make somebody pretty happy. Maybe somebody will come out of the shadows. Some race will come out of the shadows. Maybe we will no longer feel the burden of a destiny, a destiny, a destiny. Well, it seems as though we are going to get some word soon about who and what this earth, who is the true Earthlings. We're going to get word. We have the King of Swords. We have a lot of energy around the topic. We have something that's going to turn everything upside down with the Ten of Wands. But at the same point, we will feel a renewed energy, a renewed direction. And that direction is going to make us very happy because we will get some sort of clarity on it. And also, the burden will be shifted. So we're on the lookout. They're looking out to tell us. We will get, in fact, the control factor will be changed. The control will be changed and it will be different. Stay tuned. Stay tuned because we are not the only earth creatures here with a sense of civilization. And that's going to be very apparent very soon. And they're happy about coming out of the closet, coming out of the earth, coming out of the caves, coming out of the underworld or the outer world, or they're just back. Well, anyway, until the next time, we will speculate on this topic. Thumbs up if you like it. Thumbs up if you have any idea who the Dracos, the Anunnaki, Nephilim, who was running this show. Okay, until the next time. Thank you very much. Until this is an ongoing topic. Bye-bye.